Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sheila from Bohodaydreams, and I'm just busy here cutting up these silks for the silk packages. But I had a request from a couple of crafters if I would give an update on my craft home. And it's really messy, so I've been kind of hesitant. But as Amelia let me know, she wants to see my mess. And I know we post pictures of our messes, but it's kind of a little embarrassing for me because this place is really messy. And I'm hoping to get my bundles out here next week, the silk bundles, but it takes a little while because I'm ironing them, because it's so important for me that they go into your packages looking neat and tidy. And I know they don't always arrive that way, but the intention is that they will at least go into your package looking neat. So this is where I'm at. That's my stack of cuts at this point, and I'm ironing them. I started collecting the little fibers because I don't know what I can do with them, but they might look beautiful on beads. So save your little silk fibers because they might just look amazing. I haven't been able to use my coffee pot because I only have one circuit and I blow it every time I have that in the heater running, so that's not working. That's just for looks. That's just pretending. Here's my stack that I've cut already, and this is where my husband and I sit along with my girlfriends. One of them is usually sitting on my lap over there, and here's my little calming space in my mess. And it's just a diffuser that's got some Northern Lights black spruce going. It smells wonderful, and I don't know if you can hear it. It's got a little music playing. That's my chair, and this is what I'm kind of organizing right now. This is my space for all my personal pieces that I chucked into a bag over time. And now I have to sort them because I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. And that's the warehouse over there. See those circuit boxes? That's where I have to run every time the breaker flips. So I stopped trying. There's some stuff that I've already sorted, and some stuff that I actually have to post. And there's the TV. Yay! We watch DVDs in here. Me, my girlfriends, and my husband. It's an old antique barrister's bookcase. And this is supposed to only be for the beautiful things, but it's the only shelf in here, so it's kind of got a little bit of everything. And this is where my journals go that I either purchase or am gifted because they're so beautiful. I go through them, I look at them quite often. These here, beautiful dupattas and scarves and whatnot. And here, these ones are supposed to go on my windows. So I'm going to choose which ones I want on my windows, and then the rest of them, I don't know, I might start cutting them. That's my little journal that I'm in the process of making for my granddaughter. So pretty up there, and some cards. And down here are the pieces that I've sorted. So they kind of look like this. Vicki West gave me the idea, is you just kind of stick them on cardboard and then you stick them in plastic bags. And you know what? That's great because you can see what you've got that way, because I cannot see what I have when they're over there in those bags. This here is where my girlfriends lay. I've got 2 blankets, and they each have their own blanket. And one lays in front of the space heater, and the other one lays here, or lays on top of me, and we watch movies. Or they just sit in here when I'm crafting. They're with their papa right now, so they're enjoying the heat of the shop. That's where I'm forced to stuff all my bits and pieces because I don't have any shelves. And it lines the window frames too. And I just stuff everything in here. And I probably have 3 times this much, but I don't have a place for it, so it has to sit in there. the anvil. My husband mounted the anvil he made for me for Christmas several years ago, and now I'll be able to use it, because before I fell in love with paper and journaling, before I discovered it, I loved beads. But I've always loved paper, but I fell in love with beads too, and silver wire and all that sort of thing. So I've got my vise mounted there. And on that is a bunch of clamps. That is, at this time, my videoing station. And these are the silks that I've cut so far for your packages. And there too, lots. These are all beads. That and everything under there, lots of it. Oh, yes. Oops, sorry. The light is pretty bright. So this is an incense diffuser, and it's electric, and it heats up so hot that it just releases the essence into the air, and there's no burning. There's no flames, there's no smoke. There is a bit of a smoke, but it's just because it's vaporizing the cone. Looks beautiful, and it smells amazing. And I just stick a couple of my cones in there, and it just heats them. And this is my favorite, the Nag Champa. My favorite what's it called? My favorite incense. Sorry. Brain fart. It's my favorite incense. There it goes again. And then this is my beautiful Nordic track treadmill, and it at this time is like a storage unit for more beads and bags of lace and boxes of whatever. Just too much. This is why I needed to wait until my place was nice and tidy. That's my view today. It's beautiful. It's very crisp outside, very, very chilly for here. I think we're sitting at like minus 14 Celsius, feels like minus 24 Celsius. And I think Fahrenheit was like 5, but feels more like minus 12 Fahrenheit. And we threw out some apples for the little quail that live underneath my craft home and several of the other storage areas out there. And every so often, they come out, and my dogs, my girlfriends, Leah and Daisy, will notice that there's a predator outside, and they just go nuts. They go nuts. And it's like they're trying to save me from the little floop-de-floops. It's amazing. And the little birds don't even run away when they know that the girls are inside, just looking out the window. They don't even run. I'll usually have a million little footprints in my snow. Anyway, that's the update so far. When I get my my textiles hung and I get my shelves in, there's one that's almost ready to be put into my craft home. When I get kind of a little more organized and can put everything into one space, I'll give you another update. But this was just a little update to say that, yeah, I'm in here now. And I'm in 2 places. Things take a little bit more time just because of that. I hope nobody thinks badly of my mess, and hope no one's out there judging me, because I'm messy like the best, messy like the rest. Anyway, have a good afternoon. Have a good weekend too, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.